What is up, guys? Welcome back to Shmack Talk, episode 2, baby. Got my boy, my uncle, Brandon Keith back. What is up, dude?
What up? What's going on, guys? Brandon Keith in the building, owner of Pure Effect Image. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. First sponsor of the day. Second sponsor, you already know, Nagdi L Haircuts, bro. If you want a fresh fade, fresh taper, fresh cut hair dye, bro, that is our guy to go with.
The freshest.
The freshest, yeah. You got to go with the freshest, bro. That guy is crazy. Like I said last time, he's magical on the Clippers. I posted a picture last time, that design he did for me, and so, you know, that guy's crazy. Going into our third and final, Unique Events by Nelly.
Yeah. Shout out to my mother.
Beautiful backdrop.
Mom, Unique Events by Nelly. If y'all need some dope twisted up balloons, design balloons, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't think she has a limit when it comes to her creativity as far as like molding, or I don't even know what the proper term, like molding balloons.
Yeah, we've seen her. She made you a camera that one time, right?
The balloon bender, dude. I'll probably post pictures. That doesn't even make sense, bro. The camera that she made, she was like, "Hey, come over. I made a really cool balloon thing for you. What do you call them?"
It was a big.
It was life size.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
It was like, you see that camera that's currently looking at us now?
Yeah.
Imagine like that 400 of them.
Dang.
Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous, bro.
She goes crazy with that stuff. So
yeah,
dude, she's off the hook. But,
shout out to you, Mom.
What is up, bro? How you been?
I'm good. Took a 6-day hiatus, ready to get back into the swing of things and get this video up for the people.
Yes, sir. Spring break. But
dude, how was your spring break, by the way?
I didn't really do a whole lot. I just kind of chilled, relaxed, and I didn't really do too much. I went to hang out with my friends a little bit, hung out with Karina for a little bit, but other than that, I didn't really do much. Just kind of, like you said, just rested.
Right on. I think it was the same thing for me, man. I hung out with I spent as much time as I possibly could with the family. Obviously, I have work and stuff like that. I also took time to go play football and basketball. By the way, dude, I'm 39. I tend to forget that I'm 39 years old. And so if I sustain an injury, like, it takes a little bit longer to heal from that injury. So, I can't, and I think I really learned this past week, my back hurt.
Your back hurt?
Yeah, so I ended up hurting my back playing basketball. It wasn't a bad tweak or anything like that, but I hurt my back playing basketball. And then like a couple of days later, I was playing basketball again, and I was like, dealing with the pain. And then a couple of days later, the guys were like, "Hey, who wants to play football?" And so I'm like, "I'll play football." Tweak my back again, and then today, bro, and it's weird because I had such a long day at work, but today they were like, "Yo, we're going to the field," and my intention was to take my son to his flag football or his 7-on-7 practice, and I don't know, dude. The temptation was just real.
Yeah, I feel
so
you.
I ended up like, "Hey, Christina."
That's funny. Like last week when you invited me to go play basketball, bro, I tweaked the right side of my back too, and it's been hurting ever since.
Right on,
That's
dude. But
fun.
you're 18.
No, bro, that shit. Hey, that wrestling, bro, took years off my. I feel like I may be 19, bro, but first of all, I'm 19. Freaking. You're supposed to know me.
You're a man now.
But yeah, dude, bro, that wrestling, bro, makes me feel elderly sometimes. I'll be waking up and I have to stretch first thing in the morning because it's like, oh my god, I can't even move.
Right on, dude. Okay, so
We gonna do a little official review.
You want to?
Yeah, we could do it.
I'm holding the bottle and I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I like the color scheme. I dig it, man.
No, the presentation's really well done. The UFC 3 for y'all that don't know, this is the new limited edition UFC 300 Prime.
UFC 300 coming up. When is it?
It's about, I think it's like in around a month.
I was like, you're on the hot seat. When is it?
In 3 weeks. 3 weeks. No, okay. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. My bad.
Gotcha. Right around the corner.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, first thoughts, I think the presentation's really nice. I like the gold with the red accent on the black background. I think that's super cool.
What is it? You remember Vanna White from like Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah. Today you won a new car.
All right, man. So I like it too. In comparison to some of the other ones. Now I will say it's funny because I look at this and I'm like, I don't know about you and I don't know about anybody else, but I look at this and I'm like, when you go to the gym and they have that cooler in the gym, right? And it has like all the muscle milks and everything,
Oh,
and like
yeah,
the
yeah,
energy
yeah,
drinks. I
yeah.
just feel like it makes sense. It looks like it belongs in that fridge.
In the
Now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it also looks like I would accidentally mistake it for like muscle milk or something like
Yeah, I
that.
feel you. You definitely, I can see where you get that from, but I don't know. I think this might probably be my favorite one. I know I like the
Favorite flavor? Have you even
no, no,
tried
no,
it
no,
yet?
no. I tried it a little bit, but like my favorite presentation. I know I like the bomb pop one, the bomb pop presentation one,
Yeah,
like
the
the
red,
red.
white, and blue.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
looks pretty cool. But this is probably my
America.
favorite. Yeah, America. But we can go into a taste test real quick.
All right, here we go,
We
man.
can
Hold on, hold on. Ready,
clink
ready.
it, then sink it.
Salud. That's what Puerto Ricans say. One more time, one more time, one more time. Salud.
Salud.
All right. The official taste test of UFC 300. That sounded legit, by the way. Okay. Did I give off a certain energy with my face, dude?
I think I did as well.
I think I can sum this up. I'll let you go first, though.
I give it about. Should I just go into like a 10 scale?
Go on a 10 scale and then give a description.
I give it like a 6.
Give it a 6.
At first, like first taste, I wasn't messing with it. It's kind of growing on me though now, so I'll probably give it around a 6.
You're so much nicer than I am.
Yeah, bro. It kind of tastes like, to be honest, bro, it kind of tastes like cheap lemonade. Like, you know, the lemonade powder that you scoop and put it, like, it feels like someone put.
Bro, I feel like you just compared it to like a neighborhood lemonade stand
Yes, bro.
hosted by like a 4-year-old.
By someone that just put too much powder in. And so that's what it tastes like to me.
All right, my official review. You ready for this one?
Yeah, what's up?
Dude, I think, man, you might get banned for this. I don't know, bro. You might get canceled by Logan?
Yeah, Logan and KSI. They actually
Logan,
texted me, bro. They
Logan. Oh, what?
They texted me, and I was like, because I got early access.
You know
these.
what? How about I just keep my opinion to myself?
No, go ahead.
It gets a 10.
No. But I actually like got early access to this, and I posted, and they swiped up, and they're like, legend status.
Oh, nice. All right, well, that was Devin that posted y'all stuff. Yo, shout out to Core Water. I'm gonna keep it real from last week. My official review on Prime. This one in particular, I feel like now, Devin, you tell me what you think, man. But I feel like it tastes like fruit flavored salt water where the fishes swim.
Where the fishes,
where the
like
fishes
where
swim.
the fishes swim?
Yeah, where the fishes swim.
Like, so, like,
it's not fishless. Like definitely
like you
where
could
the
taste
fish.
a hint of tuna.
Maybe like a Dory or
Like a
Nemo,
Nemo
or
or
something. Yeah,
something.
clown. Perfect. Clownfish.
I got you, bro. I got you. But
I'm just kidding, man. The design is cool.
the presentation, the way that he markets Prime is really him and KSI. The way they market it, like in UFC, in the actual octagon, and in the WWE ring. I think he's sponsored by the Lakers now. He's the official drinker for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right
so.
on. Maybe that. Well, here's the thing. That makes sense because I mean, when you're dehydrated, you need obviously you need rehydration, right? But then you need like your intake of salt. Obviously, salt helps with that rehydration or whatnot. I don't know the exact process of the rehydration, but I will say this to the owners, right? To the owners of Prime, respect to you. I think y'all's marketing is off the chain. Hey, man, I dig the designs. I actually don't not have a favorite design of the Primes. Like, I will say this. In comparison to, and it's gotten to this point, and maybe you can agree with this, and I think every kid that plays sports in today's world, when they walk into a store and they open the fridge and you see the Gatorades and the Powerades and the Prime, it's without question their eyes just naturally going to gravitate to the Prime. So
yeah, because they give like such a neon color. So
yeah, and it's really cool, the unique design. I think the black writing or whatever just kind of pops with the outline or what. Reality of it is, man, marketing is done fantastic, and altogether, man, y'all have done a phenomenal job. Not my favorite. Shout out to Core Water.
Absolutely, bro.
Shout out to fruity flavored salt water with fish.
Yeah, yes sir. But moving on to our main topic.
Yeah. Now, I will say this real quick. Let me fix the mic. I will say this. I feel like don't take that as an insult, Logan, because I don't want you to like randomly see me in public one day and decide that you want to German suplex me or something. That's not cool, man, because this 39-year-old body probably can't take that kind of damage. Just being real.
Yeah, bro. But you know, to be fair, he did get outboxed by Floyd Mayweather. So
Jeez.
I'm just playing, bro. I'm playing.
I'm like, whoa, are we going on a dog session here?
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Nah, I
I'm playing.
think Floyd did enough.
But,
I'm just kidding, man.
Going on to our main
Are we going to have
topic.
to edit this stuff out?
Nah.
Just give it to him raw?
He'll be fine.
Right
I'm
on.
sure he could take it. He's been through. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but like
He can take a joke, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
look at their career.
one time. Damn.
No, I'm just,
Damn.
I'm just kidding, bro. Hey, come on, bro. I just, you know.
Have you ever?
He
heard
could look at my career and be like, "You're a real estate photographer." Like, really? I'm making millions off a drink, bro.
Yeah,
So-
bro. So that's Logan, good for you. But did you ever hear about like what he did in China?
No.
I'm not sure if it was in China, but are you familiar with the suicide force, bro? Logan.
The what?
Yeah, they're definitely not sponsoring me after this. It's called a suicide force. So it's a place, I believe it's either in Japan or China,
Yeah.
where people go into this forest.
So is it safe to say that you're shooting for core water?
Nah, bro.
You want the core water
I want Powerade.
sponsorship?
To be honest, Powerade is a dream, bro. Powerade is my favorite sports drink, but or Pedialyte, bro. Pedialyte as a wrestler, bro. Sponsor me.
Hey, Pedialyte, let's go.
But
It's gross, but whatever.
whoa, buddy. I might have to put some paws on you after that one. But damn. Oh yeah. So the suicide forest, right? It's this forest where people go in, and supposedly it's like haunted because, like every single day, like so many people go in there and just take their life in this forest.
Whoa.
And so one time he was visiting it for a
suicide forest.
video. Yeah, suicide
Gotcha.
forest. And so one time Logan went into this. If he sees this, he's gonna get pissed, but
Yeah.
he went into this forest and he was like recording for fun, and he recorded a dude that was hanging from a noose.
No.
And he
Like
recorded-
actually.
And he was like, dude, I think we just saw a dead body. And was like joking about it and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he got canceled for a little bit after that.
Wow.
And so, but if he can bounce back from that, bro, then, you know, there's obviously to this day, people probably still talk about it. So he probably just brushes it off.
Well, I mean, clearly, like I had no idea. So that's crazy, man. I will say when it comes to stuff like that, that is such a taboo topic. But like, it's weird though because there's so many different outlets for you to come across videos like that. You know, before we went live, before we started recording this podcast, we were actually talking about that.
Those
how
gore
we,
videos.
Yeah, man, like gore videos and stuff like that. And you know, there was. It was weird for a while, like even on Facebook. Yeah, dude, 39 years old on Facebook actively, probably more active on Facebook than any other social media platform.
really?
But it also helps out with my business, right? So, but Facebook used to just allow without filtering or censoring or anything like that, these random videos, man. And so you would see some pretty disturbing things, and it's weird. You know, you were talking about Logan Paul, seeing that video and then making fun of it and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna judge the dude. I don't know, like if it was just, you know, if he was feeling awkward in the moment and that was the only way he knew how to handle, like
around?
yeah, like joking around was like his way of coping with seeing that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but for me, I'm like, there's some videos that I can watch and I'm okay with, and then there's some videos where I see them and I'm just like,
Cringe?
it makes me, no, dude, like beyond cringe, bro. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel you. There's definitely, like I mentioned earlier, like I could watch people get shot and run over.
I don't know if that's a good quality though, bro.
Nah, bro.
I'm
I'm
gonna
definitely
pray for you.
desensitized. But, dude, I can't watch people get stabbed.
Yeah.
I hate that, bro. I hate it. Like, I just, like, feel it in my body. It's like, ugh, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe there's like that connection where you're just like, well, think about it. If you were to get shot, right? Just to put this into perspective, and I'm not saying like, hey, man, all respect to anybody who has ever lost a loved one to any kind of heinous act of crime, right?
100%.
Like, I want you guys to know that I am not desensitized to any of that. My heart goes out to you. But think about like people that get shot, right? Majority of the time you shoot, dude, it's if you're shooting to kill,
Yeah.
right? Then
It's pretty
it's
quick.
It's pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
Like job done, right? But if you go and you stab someone or something like that, man, it's weird because you know they're going to go through pain, they're going to go through suffering, and then in their mind they know that they're going to die if you inflicted a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They know they're going to die, but it's like not right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got to suffer for
Bro,
a long
I'm not
time.
laughing, bro. I'm not laughing, but
Yeah, but it's like you're going to suffer for a long time before, you finally like before you finally pass away, man, or take your last breath or whatnot.
dude, I
So,
saw
and
this
to me, I'm like, that is more
scary.
terrifying
Yeah,
than,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
dude, what?
100%. I saw this one video. It was like in a mall, and I
This is
believe.
so odd in comparison to
Oh yeah,
what we were
yeah,
talking
were
about
talking
last week.
I saw this video. It was like in Hawaii or one of the islands.
Yeah.
You know, bro, those guys are freaking crazy. And
Like
this
Samoan?
dude, yeah, this
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
got stabbed right here. He was wearing like a blue shirt, and it's crazy how quick you just bleed after you're stabbed. Literally, just boom, real quick, right? Whole shirt just turned red, and he just like you can see his knees start buckling, and he looks fine, and then he just boom, and it's like, bro,
I don't even want to think about that.
that just threw me off completely. I was like, that is insane, bro.
That's
So,
yeah, okay. All right, man.
let's get
Next
off this
subject,
topic. Yeah,
please.
next
Yeah,
subject,
dude. We
but,
might have to censor that.
But
Like, beep, beep. Just every other word was a beep.
but oh, on the topic of the suicide forest, how I was saying the paranormal activity going out there.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that type of stuff or?
Oh man. It's funny. So last week we were talking about aliens and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny because I almost like I wanted you to ask me something like that. And I want to share a story with you guys, dude. And this story, like, I don't know why, it always gives me chills, bro, because I experienced this myself. Now, I will tell you, I come from a family who, man, generations ago, like, my family was into witchcraft and black magic. I don't know how far back this goes, but at some point, man, one of my family members stepped in and began to pursue a relationship with Jesus Christ and ultimately changed the course of our family. That's not to say that there's not going to be things that we don't battle along the way. Obviously, the enemy's always at work, right? The enemy's always trying to derail us and stuff like that. But I remember I was at my boy's house. Same friend that I accidentally punched in the face that one night. Okay, but we're not talking about...
I got a question about someone
I
that
knew
you
you were...
punched later.
Whoa.
Later.
Oh, God. I punched a couple of people, man. I'm not particularly proud of. Maybe.
Would you rather talk about it right now?
No. Let's get through this story first, and then maybe you can bring it up afterwards. So, I'm at my boy's house, right? And so he's from New Orleans or somewhere around there. Anyways, he was born and raised in New Orleans. Shout out to my boy Marion. Love you, bro. Hope you're doing okay upstate. But he's real big into superstitions.
Yeah.
Right. And stuff like that. And so he believes in ghosts. He believes in evil spirits and as far as like the superstitions are concerned. Right. And so one of his superstitions are if he's feeling a certain way. Now, I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on this. But if he's feeling a certain way about like spirits or evil spirits or anything like that, like he'll sprinkle cayenne pepper in like the doorways. Right.
Oh,
and
really?
I guess. Yeah. So I guess that's like their way of repelling the evil spirit from coming in the house. I don't know. But anyway, so this one night I'm at his house, dude, and I'm chilling. We just smoked a bunch of weed or whatever. We're getting super high. And I have this old school phone, bro. It was so old. It was a Nokia. It was so old that it had like a 3 megapixel camera. It was like the worst, bro. Like probably a negative
like-
3
like-
megapixel. Oh, it was terrible.
It was like you're recording on a potato.
Yes, right? It was one of those. It was like the blue with the gray face. I don't even remember. It was a crazy phone. But anyways, this phone had poor like camera quality.
Yeah, like pixelated.
Yeah. And so like right now it's bright in here, right? But at his house it was like a little bit darker. So anytime, if you know anything about photography, anytime you have like a poor sensor in your camera, it's going to perform poorly in low light and you're going to get a lot of noise and distortion and stuff like that. And so I start taking pictures around his house, right? Really trying to mess with dude because I knew he believed in stuff like that. Sorry,
Nah, bro, I already got chills, bro.
Well, so I start taking pictures and stuff. And like I'm looking at I'm telling you, dude, I'm getting chills. I start looking at the I start looking at the screen and I'm like, look, dude, there's a face right there. And like the little pixels, like you could get away with being like, yo, that's a face, right? And like he has a stairway. Dude, I'm telling you, it's weird. I'm getting chills, bro. I start looking up the stairs, and he has a stairway that goes straight up to like his bedroom. But his bedroom was like a loft look over, but it was it was weird. It was like a loft look over, but yet closed at the same. It was I don't know, kind of hard to explain. But anyways, so I pointed the camera upstairs and I took a picture, and now there's light downstairs, but his room was dark upstairs, right? And so I take a picture and I'm like, showing. I'm like, look, dude, there's a face. And in this one picture, it actually kind of like looked more like a face than maybe all the other pictures.
Yeah.
And so, the night comes to an end or whatever. And I'm like, hey, bro, I got to go, man. I'm going to dip out or whatever. And so as I'm leaving, like I freaked him out, bro, because he starts putting the cayenne pepper like in the doorway. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm out of here. Now, mind you, from my doorway to his doorway, this is how close we lived, was probably about 30 feet.
Okay.
30, 40 feet at best, right? Like not super far. Maybe the length of like a big rig truck trailer.
Yeah.
Right? And so I start walking back to my house. Like I walk out. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Same thing. I don't know. maybe it was like 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when like paranormal activity and stuff like that happens, right?
That's a paranormal hour.
And so I start walking home. Now, this was the crazier part about it. Where I live, the sidewalk was, I'm telling you, these chills be freaking me out, bro. This is how I know like that experience was real, right? So it's like well lit where his door was, and then their balcony, and then my balcony, and then my door, right? That's like we were neighbors, but it was still like a fairly good distance away. So I'm walking home, and there's a wire fence next to me, like one of those like mid-stomach
like the
like
chain?
fences.
The
Yeah,
chain
like
link?
a chain link fence, right? And right there's like woods, but like there's a little grass opening, and there's like some woods maybe like 15 feet away.
Bro,
Dude, so 15 to 30 feet. Man, these chills are kicking in hardcore. But anyways, I'm walking, and I feel something walking behind me. Like, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, and when something is following you.
Look at my eyes, bro. My eyes are watery right now.
So when something is following you. I'm literally walking, and I turn around, and I'm like, what in the world? I don't see nothing. I still feel this thing walking towards me, right? Or walking behind me. And I finally get to my door, and I'm pulling out my keys, bro. I'm like freaking out at this point. I'm pulling out my keys, and I'm like, dun-dun-dun. And for some reason, dude, I still feel this thing like by me. And so I'm like trying to open my door, and the key is not going in at all, bro.
It was like one of those Michael Myers movies?
Yeah, dude. So it was weird. So then like my stupid self, I turn around and I look into the woods. Right? I kid you not, bro. I look into the woods, and I see this gray, pale face about 40 feet into the woods, dude. It clear as day. This thing looks at me like this, bro. And it's just a face in the tree, which was weird, right?
Bro.
Just look at me, dog. I immediately was like, I locked the door because in that little time, whatever, right? That point in time, I finally got the door unlocked, but I got stuck looking at that face, bro. And I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like that. Literally just like looked at me with this blank stare. And so I hurry up and locked the door, and I walked as fast as I could back to my boy's house. And it was weird because I felt like it took like 10 minutes to get from there to my house. Right. But when I walked back, he was taking the trash out. Like he had his door open, and I didn't even ask to come in, bro. I walked past him, and he's like, whoa, B. He was like, no, dude, what happened? He was like, I don't know what happened, bro, but when you walked past me, I got ice cold.
Whoa.
And I'm like, bro, that freaks out. Dude, I'm telling you.
I just got chills as well.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Lord Jesus, I love you with all my heart.
Whoa.
Man, it's... Yeah, bro. So that's one of my paranormal experiences.
Whoa,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Do you see my eyes right now?
Yeah.
Bro, my eyes are water. Dude, all right.
Do you get like that when you get like nervous? Bro, what the heck? Don't do that.
Yo, but dude, I actually
pick up your phone.
I actually experienced something like that. Hold on. 1 second, folks. I actually experienced something.
Welcome back.
Something like that as well, bro. First of all, let me say, dude, I'm a believer as well. Like if.
But are you a believer in good and evil, or?
Yeah,
okay.
I feel definitely in order to be.
Or let me say this: I don't want to say good and evil because I want people to know that I believe in Jesus Christ
Yes,
as
sir.
my Lord and Savior.
Yes,
And
sir.
I believe this Satan is real also. Heaven is real.
Yeah.
Hell is real.
I believe that, you know, in order to believe in good, you have to believe in bad. Because if there was never bad, then there would never be good.
Right
Like
on.
when it's sunny outside, you would never be appreciative of when it's sunny outside if it never rained.
Right on.
And so, but
I figured you would have used like nighttime and daytime. Whatever.
but
I'm just kidding.
so one day, shout out my boy Aiden Delph.
Hayden.
Me and Aiden went to this like, there's this old, I want to say, want to call it like a hunting house. Like it was a mansion, middle of the woods,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it was by my neighborhood, and everyone calls it haunted, abandoned. So me and Aiden were like, hey, I was like, hey, Aiden, have you heard of this place? He was like, oh yeah. I was like, dude, we should just go.
No, which house is this?
It's my old house.
Okay, yeah.
But and so we're like, let's go. And so we go. We're fucking around. At first, we're kind of scared because we're like, dude, what if a homeless guy comes and freaking robs us or something?
Yeah.
And so we're like being all cautious and stuff. And then boom, first day, good. We hear like previous branches breaking in the distance, whatever, right? Like brush it off. We come back the next day. It's a little closer to, bro, I can't even, like, do you hear my voice shaking? Dude, I have videos of this. There was a flood that happened. Not the next day. There was a flood that happened, but we went the next day after the flood. And so we had to travel through this flood
Yeah.
and like walk through all this water to get there. Dude, my voice is so like, I just got the chills, bro.
Yeah.
And so we get there and it's like probably like 6. So it's starting to get a little dark. Actually, we were there the night before. Sorry, dude. My brain is so like scared from this.
Yeah.
We actually went there before at night because we were like, oh, let's go at night. Ooh. And there's actually a party going on, and we were at the party.
Your voice is like a little shaky.
Dude, when I tell you this, bro, like you're gonna get chills. And we were at this party, right? And we didn't know at the time, but these kids were like we knew the kids were throwing fireworks, but at the time these guys had like cocaine in their car and guns, and we didn't know.
Yeah.
And so right when we were about to leave, we see blue and red lights coming up.
Ooh.
Bro, like me and Aiden were like, bro, we kind of had this talk, like we went off to the side and we were like, bro, if the cops come, like, bro, I'm not staying around to get someone else's charges. And I don't know how that works, but like to me, bro, I'm shaking right now. Like
You're an accomplice.
look at my hands.
Yeah, no, for
Like,
sure.
bro. And so I was like, I'm not staying to get charged. So I go, cops, boom, dart off. So on this property, big trail, you walk like a mile to the house, lake in the middle, then you go around, there's a shed, and then it connects to the one trail, in and out, only one trail. We run to the shed, get under the shed. Keep in mind, it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Bro, because there's only
doing that.
one way in, one way out. And keep in mind, this whole place is surrounded by woods. So we're in the middle of the
I'm
woods.
like, arrest me.
We're in the middle of the woods under this shed, right?
Yeah.
And I have a flashlight and stuff because we were going to do it like, me and Aiden were on some like adventure stuff for a while. So we were just going to spend a couple hours out there in the middle of the night. And so I was doing a running and we hid under this shed for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm shaking so bad. And I ended up dropping, bro, like, I ended up dropping my flashlight. And this is like a flashlight that it's solar powered, bro. So it's like, it doesn't have a lot of battery. It takes one little AAA battery. And we've already had it for years. And so, boom, I drop it. We finally get out. We walk through the woods and we dash out. You know, we escape the cops, whatever. We come back the next day towards nighttime because we left our bikes there to get our bikes.
Right on.
So we start exploring again. And a couple of days.
Going under sheds and exploring more and dropping flashlights and running from cops. I feel you, bro.
A couple of days had passed, right?
Show the people the shaky hand.
Dude, yes, bro. Like, so a couple of days have passed, and we went back. And like I said, it's around 6:36, so it's starting to get dark. And me and him are just, you know, kids being kids. We're messing around, having fun.
Yeah.
Then it starts to get like super dark out of nowhere. Feels like that. It got dark, right? And we go back to the shed. And I'm like, Aiden, what's that? Like, look under the shed. The flashlight that I dropped that was not on. When we left, it was not on.
Yeah.
Strobing. Bro.
Heck yeah, I just got chills, bro.
Our heart sank, bro. This is in the middle of the woods. It's been days. If it's been on the whole time, it would have died.
Yeah.
As soon as we got there, strobing. I have it on video. There's a video on my phone of it strobing. All of a sudden, in the back, like a not even a like a branch snapping, like a tree fell down. A tree fell down.
Bro, did y'all run?
No, we were frozen. Like we froze up, and now it's dark. Like the tree fell down, bro. And we were like, dude, Aiden. Like I'm like, we're both like, bro, like we were frozen.
Yo, that's freaky.
We
dude.
were frozen in place, and so we're looking off into the distance. Obviously, when it's dark, you're trying to like open your eyes. Like this light stopped blinking. As soon as that happened, light stopped blinking. Right. So we're looking. We're trying to do. We're hearing branches snap all over now. After this tree fell, it was loud as crap.
It's like no tornado.
No, bro.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like me and him both see it. To this day, bro. Like we try not to talk about it, bro, just because like I don't know. Like you can hear it in my voice. Like this genuinely messes with me.
Yeah, for sure. Something just passes by
Bro,
you?
just runs by. Not
I'm good,
like,
bro.
Not like it wasn't little either. It
Yeah.
looked like a wolf, too big to be a wolf.
Yeah. Nope, I'm
And
good.
like you could barely see it, and it just, and you could see like there was two of them just running back, and so we were like slowly starting to back up, but we were so frozen, and we think it was a skinwalker. And
what is a skinwalker?
so a
bro?
skinwalker is this.
Now, granted, I don't ever want to experience that. Like, you know,
It's
hey,
actually, the more they say, the more you say it, the more you are likely to see him.
nope.
So yeah, I'm not trying to stay from saying it, but so they take embodiment of like different animals and people,
Oh yeah.
and then they try to like lure people, and it's said that they like lure people and they make you curious,
Mm-hmm.
and then they lure you to them and they kill you. I was trying to leave, Aiden, bro, and we talk about this, and to this day we get chills. Aiden was like, "No, bro, like let's go check it out. Like I want to go see what it is." We think that he was under that
trance?
that spell, because Aiden to the like, bro, me and Aiden, whenever to this day we see freaky stuff, immediately go. Like Aiden is one of the most wary people I know. Nah, dude, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Starts walking towards it.
Is Aiden white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. There it is,
No,
right there.
But I had to physically like grab him, like, bro,
No
we
racial.
we are leaving. We
Yeah.
are leaving. And he was like,
That's a proven statistic, by the way. That
the white people are more
white
likely to check.
people are they're just curious.
Dude, I'm like,
I have
freaking-
white in me, so I can say that.
But so like he starts walking towards, right? And I'm like, dude, please, bro, like we have to go. And so finally he's like, just kind of like, you can see him like visibly like kind of shake.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, we know, let's go. So we book it, bro, and we have knives and stuff because we came out there to like we were gonna make spears and stuff. So we have knives. So me and him both have knives, and I'm like, bro, like in my mind, I'm like thinking, like, bro, what if this guy's like like not the
What if Aiden?
Yeah, so I'm like, we both, and I could tell we both kind of felt that. So we both kind of had our knives, and we were like, I was like, I think we talked about it after. We were both like, dude, if I have to kill this motherfucker, I will, bro.
Bro, I've never experienced anything like that, nor have I ever felt like that towards anybody. But
dude, like
I can
understand
only imagine, dude.
in the moment, bro, because we both know we're both into that. I'm gonna call it SW lore, and so we like both aware. And I'm like, dude, what if this is him trying to lure me in? And so we both were kind of like wary of each other.
Yeah, and then you trust him, so
Yeah.
it's like you would subconsciously not even realize
And we were,
that you're being lured because you're like, yo, it's my boy, I trust him.
and so we're walking through these woods. We get out, and we're going to his truck, and there's like this little retention pond,
Yeah.
and it's very steep to get in. When we go out, bro, pitch black outside. There's a guy standing in the middle of the pond, face forward, with a plate, and it looks like he dumps out ashes, just in the middle of the pond, right?
How deep is the pond?
Dude, it was like it was like a little retention pond, so it's not too. Maybe he was like 2 feet in,
Okay,
right?
that's weird.
So he's up to his like middle of thighs, and he just dumps it out.
What time is this?
Like not to like probably around. We got there around like 6:30, probably around like 2 hours after.
What did
So,
you eat
like,
today?
today?
Yeah.
Oh,
you had chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was probably around like 8. So it was
Okay.
like, but and in the summer it gets dark fast. I think.
No, that's in the winter.
I think it was sometime before summer.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
because I remember it was still in wrestling season, so it got dark pretty fast.
Yeah.
And me and him kind of like frozen, looked at each other, like, what the fuck? and I could tell like both of us kind of clenched our knives closer
Yeah, yeah.
or like tighter. And dude, we got in his
Don't
truck.
incriminate yourself now.
We he just kind of stayed there, and we like just booked it to his truck, and we're driving home, bro, and we're like trying to process what happened.
Yeah.
And we get to his house, and his house is, he has a big house, but it's like we were both still freaked out. And so we could see out windows and stuff, and we were like, dude, like, what if we see the shit walking in the middle of the fucking driveway or something? And so throughout the night, bro, we could not sleep.
Yeah.
Like, we both slept with knives under our pillows, and we both...
Did he sleep at your house, or you slept
No,
at
we
his?
slept in his living room, like on the
Okay,
floor,
yeah.
because I was like, bro, I was like, no gay shit, bro. I'm not sleeping by myself tonight, bro.
Yeah.
And so we both kind of like agreed just to set up in the...
Sorry, dude. I don't know what to make of that.
We set up in the living room on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And throughout the night, we were kind of asking each other questions that only us would know.
Yeah.
So it was like,
You want to make sure that
throughout the whole night we were doing that, bro.
For sure.
And
for
so
sure.
the night passed, and I thought it was over. Like at that point, I thought it was over. A couple weeks later, ooh, I just got chills again. He texted me, right?
Who did?
Aiden.
Yeah,
and he goes,
for sure.
he goes, "Are you okay?" Just randomly. And I go, "Yeah, are you?" He goes, "Don't contact me. I'll text you when it's safe." I'm like, what?
What the heck, dude?
What's going on, right? And so I'm like blowing up his dude, my bad. I got chills again.
Yeah.
I'm blowing up his phone. He texts me again. He goes, "Can't talk right now. I'll text you when it's safe."
Yeah, for sure.
So the whole school day passes.
So he's got the authorities on him or something.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought. I was like,
crazy.
I don't show up to school, or he doesn't show up to school, and then he calls me and he's like, "Bro," he's like, "I haven't slept in the past 4 days or something." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I've been seeing things." Like, he was like, at nighttime, and he described this to me. So his bed, the way his bed is, he has a bed right here, room entry right here, and then bathroom right here.
Right on.
And so his room is upstairs. There's no lights, anything. So he said one day he was laying in bed and he was trying to sleep, and he looked under his door and he saw this ominous blue light under his door.
Right on.
And he was like looking at it, but obviously like when you're scared, sometimes you get frozen.
For sure.
So he was frozen, and he pulled out his phone and he texted his mom, "Hey, are you upstairs? Do you have the lights on?" No. He tries to take a picture on his phone. The light's not showing up on his phone.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, boom, he just kind of like stays looking.
He just gets stuck, bro. He's like, nope.
Yeah, he just stays looking at the door the whole night. And probably hours pass, and he goes, I was kind of, starting to drift off to sleep.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he noticed his door handle, like, start. Like, what he thought his door handle started, like, moving slowly.
Yeah.
And so now he's bright-eyed again, or, like, wide-eyed again.
Yeah, for sure.
And, bro, this scared me. He said a hand come under his door and reach up and touch the door and try to grab the knob, because he locked his door.
Yeah.
And try to grab the knob and then come back out slowly like that. So if this is underneath the door, just this.
Wow.
And just reaching around.
See, I don't play around with stuff like that. I learned a valuable lesson that night that I was telling you about, right? When that happened, and so don't ever tempt the spirits. First of all, let's be very clear on that. It's never wise to tempt the spirits, right? And I get chills because I know how real that experience felt, right?
Yeah, facts.
And so, like I would highly advise against ever doing that, because you don't want to open. Here's the thing,
not a
man,
joke, guys. Like, I promise you.
You don't want to I'm sorry. You don't want to open a door to experience anything like that, right? Especially if you're not a believer, right? Because then what's going to happen, man, you're going to begin to get tormented and stuff like that, man. You just don't want to deal with that stuff. So, as a person of faith, if you're a Christian or anything like that, man, like take that to Jesus, give it to him, and just let him take care of that. You know what I mean? But really, really give it to him, man. And I told my boy, I think I repented. I'm pretty sure I repented like that day, man, of doing that, because that was just absolute foolery, and I would never do anything like that again. It wasn't cool. So
for sure,
man.
Yeah. And so, like I said, he saw the hand.
Oh, you weren't done.
Oh no, throughout the whole night, right?
Yeah.
And And so, like, after this, he was like, a couple of days later, he was like, it stopped. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, that's good for you. That same night, I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced anything.
Yeah.
I know my house. My
Yeah,
house
for
is
sure.
dark.
Right
All
on.
of a sudden, bro, I wake up in the middle of the night, blue light under my door.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro. I just got chills really bad. I'm like, my mind starts flushing. I'm like, holy, like, what am I about to do?
Yeah, for sure.
Blue lights. I see the blue light. I pull out my phone, can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just am frozen in bed the whole night, just looking at it, just waiting for that hand. I don't have a lock on my door. So at this point, bro, I'm just waiting for something to come in, bro. And I have my knife the whole night, bro. And I'm just like,
You're like, I'm about to stab this thing.
dude, I'm like trying to hype myself up. I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like, I'm going to come in. Just come in, come in.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Nothing ever came in. That was the end of that. And I was like, I remember I was like praying to God. I was like, God, please, like, if something is there, protect me. I was like, protect me, protect my family, please.
Right on. Already giving it to God, man. Legit.
Like, literally, that was the first thing I was like, please, please, God. I was like, protect me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then nothing ever happened, and that was the end of that. But to this day, me and him still try to never mention that.
Yeah,
just
because
how much it freaks
give
us
it to God,
out.
man. Let it go.
Yeah,
Be
just how
done
much
with
it
it.
freaks us out. But dang, we digressed a lot.
We did. Actually, it's funny, man. I have my grandfather, dude. It's crazy. Grandpa, dude.
Yeah.
Grandpa has the best stories ever of like some of the things that he's experienced, man. If you ever get an opportunity, just take advantage, dude, because he'll tell you. He actually has this one story, and it's crazy, man. I'll share this. I'll try to keep this as brief as I can, right? But he used to live in Connecticut, and when he lived in Connecticut, he lived in this one house he talks about a lot, and it was 2 stories, right? But there was no balcony on the second story, and they lived on the second story. There was another couple that lived on the bottom floor or something like that. Anyways, this couple was young, and he said one day they went out to a party or something like that, right? And whenever they came home, like they had gotten a car accident.
Oh, wow.
Like a really, really bad car accident. The husband was like messed up or whatnot. I mean, he was able to walk and all that, right? But he was messed up, like just really banged up bad. And they were all cut up and everything, blood everywhere. And I remember my grandfather saying, like, he went to go check on the guy or whatever. He was in the house. He's like, hey, you need to go to the hospital. The guy was like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital or something along those lines. Man, don't quote me on this. If you get an opportunity to talk to Grandpa, talk to him. But I'm just, I'm going to try to give it to you as best as I remember. But anyways, he told the guys like, hey, you need to go to the hospital. Him and my grandmother both, right? Or grandma. They were like, you need to go to the hospital or whatnot. He's like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'll go later on or what have you, right? So a couple hours goes by or whatnot. My grandpa's upstairs, and dude, he's doing the dishes, right?
Yeah.
And there's a window, and like this gives me chills, bro, because I'm like, dang, right? But there's a window, like in the kitchen, right there on the second story that has no balcony at all, right? So he's doing the dishes and he looks up and he sees the guy in the window, bro. He literally sees the guy in the window and like freaks him out or whatever. So he goes, what the heck? And a few moments later, there's banging on their door and the wife's coming over and she's crying. And she's like, can you please come check on my husband? Please come check on my husband, right? I can't wake him up. And so Grandpa went downstairs to go check on the husband, bro. He was cold, bro. He had passed away. And so I'm telling you that story right there, that sent chills up my spine because Grandpa's not gonna lie about nothing. You know what I mean? So
no.
when he told me that story, I was like, holy cow, bro. I could not imagine like experiencing anything like that.
Wow.
Right. I feel like the experience that I had was scary enough. So
Yeah, holy. Yeah,
So,
I definitely gotta ask him about that. That's crazy.
yeah, dude. And then also ask him about now the people are gonna want to hear this, but I'm not gonna go into this. But he has a story about whenever he was driving trucks. So our grandfather drove trucks for.
Oh, my great grandfather.
Yeah. So Grandpa drove trucks for 50 plus years or whatnot, right? One of the best truck drivers ever, man. I've been to probably every state in the United States with the exception of the ones that like Canada or not. Wow. I meant Alaska, bro.
Clip that.
Yeah, no, except Alaska. Alaska's connected to Canada. That's why I messed that up, right? But anyways, except for Alaska, Hawaii, provinces and stuff like that. But anyways, so he was driving. I don't know where he was at, but he was driving, and he said he had to pull over to do his logs. And this was at nighttime, bro. This was back in the day before they started logging and making you like take a break, right?
Right.
And stuff like that. So he pulled over nighttime. It's probably like 11 o'clock at night or something like that. And he's doing his logs, right? And he's got his lights on the side of the highway. All of a sudden, he sees something run across the front of his
truck.
Yeah, he sees something run across the front of his truck. And he's like, what the heck? And so he gets out and he starts changing his or tightening his load and just making sure all his chains and straps or whatever are tight and all that good stuff. And while he was out there, this big dude, right, this big guy just kind of approaches him. It scared him. He's like, dude, it's 11 o'clock at night and you're walking up on me on the highway. He's like, hey, man, you think you can give me a ride up to the gas station or whatever? And my grandpa's like, heck no, man. Great. Grandpa, bro. He's like, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Right. And so very heavy Puerto Rican accent, by the way. I refuse to try to imitate that, by the way. But anyways, so he's like, hell no, dude. I'm not going to take you out there. Right. And so the guy's like, all right, cool. He gets in his truck, man, puts the truck in drive. Like, it's weird, dude. As short as grandpa is, like, he's not scared of anything.
No, not at all.
Right. And so he gets in the truck and he starts driving, and all of a sudden there's like cop lights and everything. Traffic's slowing down. He's like, what the heck? I mean, like dead standstill. He's going through traffic, and he gets up to the cop finally. And the cop is like, hey, man, we need to check your car, or check the cab of your truck, and just kind of do an inspection of the truck altogether. He's like, don't worry about it. We'll get you out of here as quick as possible. Goes around, checks the entire truck and everything. He's like, hey, man, you're all clear, good to go, right? They went in his cab and everything, bro, to the back where the beds are, like everything, looking under, having them open compartments. And finally, my grandfather's like, what's going on? And he was like, oh, man, there was a prison escapee. Yeah, he was like, it was a prison escapee from a maximum facility prison. I don't know where exactly this was, and I don't remember what year it was. But my grandpa's like, holy cow. I don't think he ever like told them like that he saw a guy. I don't know. But anyways, so it was like crazy experience, man. Grandpa's experienced some trippy things. Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyways,
that's like something you hear about in a movie.
Yeah. Anyways, so what are we actually supposed to be talking about today? I don't even know how far in this podcast we are.
Tech guy.
Yeah, tech guy. What's the time? Golly. But I think 10 of those minutes, bro. I think 10 of those minutes were just like us lollygagging and talking. So,
but let's go ahead and talk about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That absolute clown show,
dude. I don't even know what to make of that. Now I will say this.
Obviously, I'm not dissing Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's not a clown whatsoever.
No, man.
But I'm talking about like just that entire fight.
Why are you chasing the clout? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I term that correct. I'm 39, bro. Like, should I even say that?
No.
I shouldn't say
that.
No,
I'm just playing, bro.
I'm like, whatever. Why are you okay.
Like, why are you trying to fight a 57-year-old dude?
Yeah, like, and as the 57-year-old dude, why are you entertaining this? But I kind of understand why a little bit. If he's real and authentic about what he's saying about like, yo, I'm going to shut this kid down for good. Like, I'm done with this, you know? I'm like, that's good for boxing. And he even said that. He's like, you know, I'm ending this. Just I'm going to save the face of boxing.
He was like, you still want to fuck with me now?
So I will say this, though. I feel like it's going to be, it's weird, man. It's going to be really good for one person and really bad for the other. Either way it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like Mike Tyson, let's just say hypothetically, Mike Tyson loses the fight. But that's going to look really good for Jake Paul.
Honestly, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's going to lose for Jake. Either if Jake loses, he loses to a 57-year-old man. If Jake wins, he beats up a 57-year-old man.
Do you think it's one of those things where he just wants to be able to like tell his grandchildren like, yo, I beat up Mike Tyson.
I fought Mike Tyson. Yeah, I think it's just bragging, right? Because you look at Logan. Yeah. Logan fought Floyd Mayweather.
Well, he gets to brag about that for the rest of his life, dude.
Yeah, so I think
Even
it's
though he
really just a
lost.
bragging rights. Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely lost. But
But
like, dude, you look at Mike Tyson. It's 57, his last fight, professional fight, because obviously he had the exhibition fight with
with Roy
Jones
Jones,
in
yeah.
2020. But his last professional
Was
fight,
it 2020?
yeah, it was in
Wow.
2005. What's the last time he fought professionally?
Who was that against?
I forgot, but he came off a loss.
That wasn't Lennox Lewis.
No. It was
No.
some. I forgot. It was like Peter something.
Peter
No,
McNeely?
No.
Dude. Peter McNeely was early on in his career.
Yeah,
Or earlier, rather.
It's here. I'll find it. But yeah, it's like his last fight was in 2005.
So let me ask you this: aside from Mike Tyson saving the name of boxing, right?
Right.
Being like boxing savior, modern day savior or whatever. Like, what's the positive outcome for him if he wins? Or I'm sorry, when he wins.
I think it's just to shut up Jake Paul. Like,
But do you think it's actually going to shut up Jake Paul? Like, let's be real,
probably
man.
not. But I think he's annoying, and a lot of people want to put their hands on Jake. And I think Mike's just like, yeah, dude, I'll beat up this kid.
So
a bag.
So I ran multiple different scenarios through my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say this: I think it's okay. So win or lose,
Kevin McBride.
I don't know too much about him. I'd have to do some research. Or whatnot.
Nobody.
Yeah, right. Just did he win or lose that fight?
Mike Tyson lost that fight, but you got to remember at this time.
Was that the hold on? My bad? Was that the fight that like he knocked him down and then Mike Tyson was just like sitting up against the ropes? They were gonna do the Jamie Foxx had talked about this where he was gonna be in the movie and he's like sitting on the ropes and he's hearing the people and are like, yeah, stay down or whatever, and he just kind of was like, I'm done. Like, that's when he just officially decided he was like, I'm done with boxing for good.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, though, like Tyson at this time, was a new man from the beginning of his career. I'm pretty sure this was when he had already turned his life to, what's the religion that a lot of the fighters
Muslim.
Yeah. He already devoted his life to that.
I don't know if it's Muslim or Islam.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure they're two different.
People let us know if you know, but
yeah.
You know, I'm not sure.
Know that.
I'm not sure if this was already then, but this was that he had lost his trainer.
Yeah.
His old trainer is the guy who took him in as an 18-year-old.
Did he pass away or he just lost him?
He passed away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so after that, I think Tyson really needed that strict like rule set. Not because obviously Tyson
was like the one guy that was able to tame the wild
was able
horse.
to tame him, the only one.
Yeah.
And so after that, Tyson was just like whatever. Like he had no one to push him.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
if it doesn't matter how great you are, you need somebody to push you, or people are going to end up passing you up. And I think he's just lost, you know, the person to push him. And so he wasn't Mike Tyson at the end of his career. He wasn't the Mike Tyson that we know. And so I think that's why, you know, he lost. But then he came.
Cut. Let's take a break to talk about fruity saltwater.
With fish. Can't forget that part. But
no, I'm just kidding, bro.
But yeah, he didn't look too bad in 2020 against Roy Jones.
Yeah. You know, it's funny with Mike Tyson, right? I'll say this, and I did think about this, right? You just kind of look at multiple different scenarios about, you know, what would the outcome look like or what would it be or what have you, positive or negative coming out of this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Positive, good payday.
Good payday.
I don't know what the purse looks like, but good payday. Either way, man, I think anything over, okay, for us, right, being people, you know, being individuals that are trying to make it in life, anything over $1 million.
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, that's a bag, bro. Like, I'm good, right? But for Mike Tyson, it was like 10 million plus. And I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what the purse looks like. But check this out, man. I feel like if Logan Paul, and I don't even know if there's.
I don't even know if they're getting paid for it, to be honest, because it's going to be free on Netflix. So I don't think
there's got to be a purse. Like, you think those guys are going to take time out of their schedules for no money? No way.
I think Jake Paul would. Jake Paul's already rolling in it. He doesn't really need anyone.
Well, Mike Tyson's rolling in it too. He's got his own podcast and, you know, historically just being a great boxer and sponsorships and who knows, man, sky's the limit. But if Jake Paul. And like I said, I don't know what the stipulations of the fight are. Right? Is there like a no knockout
I think
clause?
originally it was supposed to be Jake Paul could wear headgear, or both of them could wear headgear, and then I think the clause was taken away. I
Like
believe.
no headgear for either
Yeah,
one
but
of
I
them?
know for sure now
Good.
there's no headgear.
Good.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Dude,
But I think that's what he wants. I think he wants people to watch him get knocked out, and then that gets more views.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So he
I mean,
plays
he's smart, dude. The
he plays a
marketing,
bad guy
yeah,
really good.
Yeah. So, I think if hopefully I can drive this point home this time, right? I think if Jake Paul knocks out Mike Tyson or embarrasses him at that point, with Mike Tyson being the legend that he is, and people have this expectation of him not only defeating Jake Paul but embarrassing him, right? I think if that happens, then you'll awaken some real fighters that are going to be like, nah, dude, like this is going on too long. It's going too far. Done. I'm not entertaining this kid anymore, right? And so
Yeah.
that's when you're going to get some real boxers, man. And I'm sorry, like the Tommy Fury,
Yeah.
like the Tommy
Bro,
Fury fight.
That guy's not even a real boxer.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? And I stand behind this comment. He's a good boxer. He's a decent boxer in comparison to amateur boxers. He's a professional boxer, right? He put up a good fight. But you put up a good fight against Jake Paul. Not to say that Jake Paul's a bad
Isn't
fighter.
a good fighter, yeah.
Here's the thing, dude. Jake Paul, you got to give the kid respect, man. He has stamped himself as a professional boxer.
Coming from his first fight in 2018 versus Deji, which is YouTuber.
Dude,
YouTuber.
He's a low-level professional boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way to say that, man. But because they have the status that they have, they're able to
pick and choose.
Land. Yeah, they're able to pick and choose like who they want to fight. And some of these big names are going to entertain that.
There's definitely has to be a couple stage fights in there.
You think so?
Fixed, 100%. Boxing is a grimy sport, especially in the lower levels.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so many people are paid off, or like a lot of the fights are fixed. Boxing is probably the dirtiest sport in the world.
Now, let me ask you this, man. Who would you like to see Jake Paul face? Like if he beats Tyson, right? Hypothetically, if he beats Tyson and somebody steps in to actually save the day, and I have somebody in mind. Now, they're definitely not in the same weight class, but I am 100% confident that this person, and he's retired.
Oh, retired?
He just recently retired. But who would you like to see, and who do you think could actually put Jake Paul in his place? And go.
Honestly, bro, like I want to say a high level fight because obviously first comes.
That's
first.
what I'm talking about, like high level boxing.
I just want to see like Jake Paul get dominated. So first name that comes to mind, I want to say Canelo. Like
I think everybody wants the Canelo fight. Jake Paul wants the Canelo fight.
At the same time, bro, like I don't want even Canelo to entertain that, and so I want to go a little below. I think, bro, like I want to see him get embarrassed by a good fighter.
You know who I think it is? You know who I think could do it?
Oh, are you guessing who I'm gonna say?
No.
Who?
Who are you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's Charlo, one of the Charlo brothers.
Nah. I think he'd put up a good fight, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Or Charlo, the Charlo brother.
Or Benavidez. Benavidez would kill him. Oh my God.
Dude, Triple G.
Triple G would
Triple G would absolutely embarrass this dude.
Even
bro.
Pacquiao.
I think, yeah. Pacquiao now. Could you imagine a younger Pacquiao, bro?
Dude.
But like Pacquiao now. And
shout out the Philippines, Karina. Shout out my girlfriend.
Hey, right on. Hey, Karina.
Hey, you know Philippines. A lot of the Philippines don't even like him.
Really?
Like Karina's parents, bro, can't stand him. But it's because they treat him like a god in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, man. But he's a Christian. It's crazy. Anyways, I don't know what the preferred religion or belief system out there is or whatnot. But anyways,
he's actually a rapper now. He's a rapper.
That's crazy.
My bad for interrupting you.
No, you're good, bro.
It just came to my mind. He's like making music now.
Wow. Could you imagine like with a sombrero? Do they wear some? Aren't Filipino people?
They look a lot like Mexicans.
Yeah,
they look a lot like Mexicans.
I wonder if they're like They
That's
have
what Karina,
Mexican or Hispanic in their bloodline
yeah,
somewhere
Karina
down
gets
there.
mistaken a lot for Hispanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
But back to Triple G, that would be
Yes,
a dog. Well,
Triple
it would be a
G.
dog's fight.
No. Yeah, a dog's fight, right? It's completely one-sided. Here's the thing, man. Triple G is 100% one of my favorite fighters. Has been for a long, long time. I think a lot of people would agree. The first fight against Canelo, he won that fight.
You think so?
100%. He won that fight. You go back and look at the tape. He won that fight.
That's not a hot
but
take
because
at
it
all.
went. But here's the thing, man. Because it went to decision,
Canelo.
yeah, it's gonna go to Canelo, obviously, right? Now, fight 2. All right, bro. Throw in the towel, man. It's
Yeah.
time to retire, whatnot. And here's the reality of it, man. He is still one of my all-time
Triple
favorite
G is a
boxers of all time. Let me ask you this, man.
He's Russian, right?
I think he's from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Is that
You're
part
probably
of
like,
Russia?
I don't even know that place
Is
existed.
that part of like that Russian
I don't know.
area? Because I know his name sounds very Russian.
Yeah. Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So speaking of, okay, with him being my favorite, like one of my favorite, no, he is probably my favorite boxer of all time. And then I'll name just a few. And then I guess you can give me like a small list of who your favorite boxers are. For me, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, man, he's at the top. And then I got Tito Trinidad, man. Remember him? Puerto Rican, dude. Yeah, back in the day. You remember the fight with him and Oscar De La Hoya? When like Mexican households and Puerto Rican households were split.
Yeah.
It's like Y2K or whatever. Anyways, so Tito Trinidad, and then obviously Miguel Cotto. I love Miguel Cotto. Yeah, man. Obviously, it's a Puerto Rican thing. And then Mikey Garcia. That was a bad Mexican, dude. He was a bad Mexican, bro. Homeboy could bang, dude. And he was fast.
Yeah.
Fast and powerful. I can appreciate that. Here's the thing, dude. Like, I love boxing. I think that is probably, next to football, that is probably my favorite sport, right? And now you guys are getting me, obviously, man, you guys are getting me into MMA and stuff like that, and I'm learning to love that. But, yeah, dude. So that's my list of 4. If I was to say top 5, you
got to throw in Mike.
So, okay, I love Iron Mike, bro.
You put him Ali above him?
No. It's okay. So these are just my favorite. I'm not going to say greatest of all times. You're just my favorite.
Your favorite.
Yeah. And then my 5th, man, I would have to say Oscar De La Hoya, dude.
I can't stand that guy.
Bro, he's a good boxer.
Can't stand that guy.
Man, he's a phenomenal boxer.
Honestly, I think he did that ritual on Soul to Soul because.
You think so?
If you're familiar with it, you have to men have to dress themselves as women and embarrass themselves publicly. Yeah. I think that's what he did.
Yeah.
And so I think
that's a pretty lame ritual, dude.
Personally, I think he sold his soul, and he's all coked up all the time now.
You think about it, bro. Like back in the '90s,
I mean, but
that was like the go-to.
You look at it now, bro. All these guys nowadays are doing that.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like how many people sold their souls back in the '90s, bro? Because that was like the go-to Halloween costume for guys. So I'm like, you're saying that
but
that's
now we
got
guys doing it for fun,
bro. I say,
but we want. I'm not gonna get into
another episode.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. But I'd say probably my favorite fighters, obviously Canelo, bro. He's because me being half Mexican, half Puerto Rican.
Yeah, for sure.
Mexicans, you gotta support Canelo.
Right on.
I don't know if you're familiar with this guy, Prince Nassim.
Yeah. What? Come on, dude.
Bro,
yes.
That guy. The way he was I don't want to say like the Conor, but dude, he was so just dancing around while popping people. Like, come on, this guy is a beast. And then this next guy, he's not really a boxer. He's more of an MMA fighter, but has partaken in boxing and
Oh, is this gonna be your favorite MMA fighter?
Nah, his name is Charles Crazy Horse Bennett.
Okay,
dude, this black guy, right? Crazy. One time I remember this guy got him in an armbar and he just picked him up and started you know how you if you've ever taken Elijah and held him by the arms and just spun around and is like he did that while the guy has his armbar and just spinning around and then threw him into the cage.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
He'll look into the camera and be like arf, 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 arf. Like he's this guy's crazy. That's why they call him Crazy Horse.
It was like Jay, bro. It sounds like how Jay was in his fight, dude. He
Like,
starts pounding his chest.
Imagine if Jay
started barking,
was cracked up, and on heroin and on LSD, and then went to fight. That's Charles Crazy Horse Bennett.
Wow.
I'll show you some videos after this. But then after that,
what a great. Okay. I'm trying to envision that. I'm like,
no,
dude,
this guy's crazy.
Jay's already off the chain, bro.
But next up, I love Iron Mike. Iron Mike's such a great boxer, dude. I watched his documentary. I watched 3 of them actually. But
are they still coming out with that movie, by the way, with Jamie Foxx?
I'm not sure.
Like, Jamie Foxx did an interview, and the way he was describing it, I was like, yo, I have to see this.
Yeah.
And then, like, it just completely fizzled out.
Personally,
and, like, nothing came about.
My favorite was Mike Tyson's Hulu documentary, and it was like a series, and it was like a reenactment of his life. So I'm not sure if documentary is the right word.
By the way, I see you have the hiccups.
Yeah.
You keep battling. Okay. So I learned this from my boy Chris Nye. By the way, Chris Nye and Jasmine Watley Nye are owners of Redhead Construction, one of the businesses that I'm partnered with.
My bad if I just threw up a gang sign right there. I was just playing with my hands.
No, so Chris actually, when he gets hiccups, and I learned this, I took him to the rodeo last year with us on sponsorship night. And it was crazy, dude, because he got the hiccups really bad. And he's like, yo, like, the only thing that can cure this is peanut butter. Right? Like a spoon. I know, dude. I was like, it didn't make sense to me, but he was like a spoon of peanut butter. And so he like walked around the entire fairgrounds and everything trying to find like a stand with peanut butter. And so,
yo, did you not just hear my voice crack?
No.
I went, oh, yeah.
Oh, no. So he's walking around trying to find like a stand that has peanut butter. And so he finally finds one, and he asks the guy, he's like, hey, can I get peanut butter? He's like, sorry, man, I can't do it. Like, I can give you something with peanut butter in it. He's like, dude, I will pay you. So finally he convinced like the guy to give him a spoonful of peanut butter. Literally took the spoon, ate the spoon of peanut butter, bro, and his hiccups were gone like that.
Wow. I'm going to have to try that. Sometimes like I get hiccups really bad.
Somebody get the peanut butter.
The peanut butter.
So, hey, man, shout out to you, Chris Nye, man. Giving.
What was the company again?
Giving us game on the hiccups, bro. Redhead Construction. So, great shout company, man. Beautiful work. If you guys are looking for top tier remodeling work, mold remediation or anything like that, reach out to Redhead Construction. So,
going back in, I had Iron Mike. I mean, I want to say, obviously...
Dude, I totally cut you off, bro.
No, you're good. You're good,
So,
bro.
like, yeah, give my boy a shout-out.
You know, obviously, Muhammad Ali is one of the greats, but, like, I didn't really... That was a little before my time,
yeah,
so...
for sure. Doesn't mean you can't appreciate him.
Yeah, no, 100% appreciate Muhammad Ali. But going into my last, bro, I would have to say, I always thought this guy was Mexican until recently. Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I always thought the guy was Hispanic, so I always backed him a lot.
You didn't think the last name was a clear giveaway? Like,
damn, bro, my bad, bro. I was young, but I like Manny.
Yeah.
Manny's cool. I used to like Floyd a lot. You know what? Fuck it. Let me go. I like Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is a dog.
The tank, bro.
Tank Davis, bro. That guy's a dog. I enjoy watching him when he put the works on Ryan Garcia. I want to talk about that too, Ryan Garcia. Have you seen the drama around him lately?
No.
Bro.
Here's the thing, dude. I was entertained by him at first, right? I was entertained by some of the things that he did at first, man, but like going into the Gervonta Davis fight, but then like afterwards, man, he's just like, I don't know, dude. He's weird.
He is weird.
He's kind of corny. I don't know, I guess I'm not entertained by like childish antics or whatever.
My mom.
And then his I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
And then his crap, like his shit talking.
Is weird. He talks shit like a 13-year-old.
Bro, yeah, dude.
I think Elijah could talk better shit than him.
Probably, man. I feel like he talks shit like he's trying to impress like a girl or say. I don't know.
But he's changed a lot, and we'll get more into that. But
what's surrounding him? Controversies.
My mom. We'll get into it a little later.
Yeah.
But my mom is a huge Ryan Garcia fan because obviously every woman in the world is a Ryan Garcia fan.
Oh my God, he's so.
Yeah, and so we were watching the fight, and I remember, bro, I was talking so much shit to my mom, And I never talk shit to my bro. My mom's scary, bro. And
Yeah.
so it
Put
felt
them
so
hands on
good.
you, bro. She was
For
raised in
real.
the hood, dude.
I know, bro. And so, you know, it was good. It was funny when Ryan, her prince, I don't want to say her prince, but her little boxing crush got beat up, and I was like all in her face and talking crap to her, and she was laughing. And,
Yeah.
but that was funny. I like Tank Davis and stuff. Um, and I guess technically, since he is a boxer, had a professional boxing fight,
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Okay. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude.
That's my guy. So
Bro, I love Conor McGregor, man. He's a great fighter, and he's very entertaining as a person.
on the mic, he's like we talked about this last,
Yeah.
but his press conference with Floyd was so. I think that's still to this day one of the most bought pay-per-views.
Probably, man. Dude can rack in numbers for real, man.
Facts.
But anyways,
Back to the. Well, I think we pretty much covered the Tyson Paul.
yeah.
Like it's just a clown show.
Who do you think's taking the fight? We'll do that real quick
Tyson.
before we move on. Tyson,
100%.
yeah, I think it's gonna be early. I think it'll be
Unless Jake
by
pays him a bag, then
that's gonna be tough though, man. Because you look at how Jake Paul trains, and we've even seen Jake Paul fight, right? And then you look at, I mean, dude, look when Tyson went up against Roy Jones.
Tyson's peekaboo style is crazy. Oh my god, the way he did a Peter McNeely,
Oh golly,
dude, that's my favorite Mike Tyson fight. Just because Peter McNeely
was like terrible at trash talking, by the way.
Yeah, but the
What
way
did he
like because
say?
the I don't know, he was saying some corny shit, bro.
It
Like,
really was.
even
It was
cornier
bad.
than Ryan Garcia, but cornier. Fuck Kobe Covington. Sorry, let me say that real quick.
You're gonna have something to say, like F somebody.
Every
time you do,
podcast,
yeah.
dude. Kobe Covington, you are a fucking clown, bro. Straight up, like
Is
you
he
are
in
a
your
clown.
weight class?
Nah, Kobe, he's a little fat. He fights you. You are probably one of the worst fighters in the UFC. Obviously, your skill's good, but bro, you are one of the worst shit talker. You used to be good at shit talking, bro, until you made fun of someone's dead dad, bro. You're an absolute clown.
Wow.
You're a dick, bro. And you lost. You got dog walked. You were talking so much shit to Leon Edwards, and you got walked.
Wow.
You got bullied, and now you're going after a guy that I don't even think is ranked because that makes you feel good, bro. You got something to say about every single person in your shit. You are so bad at fighting, bro. Like you need to retire, bro. And I'm sorry, I'm going on a little rant, but that guy,
Dude, what if he catches wind of this video? Is like, I want to fight you.
that's fine. He probably would. That's in his character to want to fight a 19-year-old who's not, you know, at
You're
his
not
level.
even like ranked as an amateur.
And I bet you he'd be like, oh, yeah. He's going to make, if he would see this, he probably would make some big video.
You have zero smoker fights or anything, huh?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
In time.
Only your backyard fights. A couple.
Yeah. Hey,
But,
whoa. We don't talk about
I
that.
mean, you're sanctioned.
I never did that.
You're sanctioned fights,
Not
bro.
even once.
But, yeah, dude, Kobe Covington, you're a clown, bro. Like, that's all I can say. But Peter McNeely was, no one's cornier than Kobe Covington, but he was around that level.
Man.
And the reason I liked it so much is because, like I said, I got bullied when I was younger.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson got bullied. That's why he started fighting, and then he became the bully. But Peter McNeely like came in there trying to bully Mike Tyson, like smiling, got this ego. I'm pretty sure
Punishment.
first 20 seconds, Mike Tyson threw a big right hand and knocked him down in the first 20 seconds. And
I would have to go back and watch the fight, but I know it was absolute punishment.
It was a first round
throughout.
knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Tyson destroyed that dude. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite fights just because of that reason that Peter came in as a bully and Mike Tyson just completely shut that shit down.
That's back in my day. Like, I should know that. Dude, I'm telling you, man, there's so much footage I'm going to have to go back and review just to rewatch again.
Yeah.
But last topic, and we'll kind of run through this real quick. Jose Aldo
coming out of retirement.
Okay. Jose Aldo
That's
coming out of
so
retirement.
Crazy, dude.
Are you excited about that?
I got mixed feelings. I'm excited because obviously this legend is coming back. I just don't want to see this legend go out on a bad note.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's
Is he only coming in for one fight?
I believe so.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Like I said, man, I've seen Jose Aldo fight. I don't know too much about him, right? Like I said, man, I more recently started getting into MMA and stuff like that in UFC. I watched it. Actually, that's a lie. So back, I was into it more it was weird, dude. It's like it comes in spurts, I guess. I was into it when Rampage and Chuck Liddell, Lyoto Machida,
Tito
Rashad
Ortiz.
Evans, Tito Ortiz. Yeah, like all those guys were fighting, right? And Forrest Griffin.
Cain
Actually, at that time,
Velasquez.
I was never a fan of Cain Velasquez. I was
I don't
actually a fan of Forrest Griffin, dude.
Dude, Forrest Griffin is a freaking dog. He's a.
Yeah, BJ Penn. That was another fun guy to watch.
I actually, Michael knows the Fertitta brothers.
Really?
And I've always wanted to talk to Fertittas and ask them about, because they invested their money into the UFC was about to die.
Mm-hmm.
And as a last ditch effort, they were like, hey, let's create this reality fighting TV show, which is The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
And the Fertittas invested so much money on this freaking Hail Mary.
You're talking about Tillman Fertitta, like the owner of the Rockets?
Yeah, the Fertittas.
Yeah.
And they invested so much money into this Ultimate Fighter project just as a Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Forrest Griffin versus Brenner. And the ratings went crazy, and that's how UFC was born.
That's
and
right.
So I've always wanted
didn't Bonner?
Boner?
No,
Bronner.
Bonner.
Yeah, Boner, bro.
No, you stupid, bro.
But Bronner.
It was
that
something.
Forrest
Bonner.
ended up winning.
But what didn't Bonner come from Ultimate Fighter?
I believe.
Wasn't he also a contestant on that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the finale, they fought, and then that.
So Forrest
saved the
Griffin
UFC.
came from.
Forrest
Ultimate
Griffin
Fighter
and
as
Bronner
well?
came from the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so I've always wanted to talk to
Nice.
Fertittas and be like, bro, like, what did it feel like just like putting all your chips on the table and just like hoping that this Hail Mary hits. I like wanted to, and then I wanted to like ask them about the relief that they felt when they saw the views go up and the ratings.
For sure.
But
I can only imagine. Could you imagine having that much money and be like, yeah, let me just dump
Throw
it
it all
all
in,
into
yeah,
like something that you're passionate about or you see promise in, you know?
yeah, like
But
that's crazy to me.
Back to Jose Aldo, man. So
Hey, let me fill you in because you don't.
yeah,
So this guy, bro, Dom Bantamweight 135. Shout out Gage.
yeah.
But,
Shout out Gage Harper, man. The Menace,
But
my sponsored athlete, man.
yes, sir, yes,
I
sir.
guess I'm gonna plug him in every episode.
Every episode, bro, have to. But Jose Aldo, this guy's forced to be reckoned with, right?
Yeah.
Undefeated for 10 years, right? Undefeated for 10 years.
That's nuts, man. How do you go
UFC
undefeated for 10
Get
years,
this.
bro?
And then he went undefeated as a champion, a UFC champion for 5 years.
Wow. Hold on, bro.
Up
So he was
until-
a fighter for 15 years? Or are you talking about like...
Professional, because fighters start like amateurs and
Well,
then-
what I'm saying is you said he was undefeated for 10 years. And then... so undefeated
no,
as a
no.
professional for 10? Or is like
undefeated as a professional for 10.
Okay, so...
And then 5 of those years that he was
So
undefeated.
5 of the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 15. I'm like, holy cow, bro.
Yeah, and so this guy went over a decade undefeated, champion for 5 years, until the Mystic Mac came along, knocked him out in 13 seconds. But still, this guy, I'm not taking away anything
Who's
from.
the Mystic Mac?
Conor McGregor.
Oh, wow. Shame on me, dude. I should know that. Maybe let's clip that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Here, I'll start that over. Dude, the Mystic Mac. Nice.
The Mystic
Mac.
Mac.
What? That's crazy.
But
Conor McGregor.
yo, what the?
Is that a terrible accent?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, for
It's all
sure.
good, bro. I do a horrible one too.
It's all good.
So Jose Aldo, bro, it was a force to be reckoned with. Undefeated for 10 years, which 5 of those years he was a UFC champion.
Yeah.
So going undefeated for 10 years is already crazy, but being a champion for 5 of those years, dude, unheard of. But his first loss coming to Conor McGregor, the Mystic Mac.
Yeah. Now, was this when Conor McGregor first came into the UFC?
No, Conor McGregor already built a little bit of a reputation for himself.
Was this his first title bout, though?
Yes.
Nice.
And so, no, it wasn't. It was supposed to be, and then he fought Chad Mendes for the interim title.
Okay.
And then that's when he fought Jose Aldo. But
Gotcha,
Jose Aldo is
okay.
a crazy. I'm gonna pull up his stats. So his record is 31-8,
Okay.
17 KOs, 1 submission.
And that was by Conor McGregor. No.
No,
You're reading like his positives.
Yeah, his first loss was to Conor McGregor, but he was 31-8 with 17 KOs.
How did Conor McGregor win that fight?
So what he did is he in face off he had saw
Peanut
Jose
butter.
Aldo's right hand twitching.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever seen, but the shit talk in this fight was crazy. They call us the most Conor McGregor probably tormented Jose Aldo it was probably the worst tournament ever in UFC history.
Yeah.
And you could tell Jose Aldo wanted to hurt him bad. And by this time, like, Conor McGregor disrespected him and Brazil for two press conference, like two fights straight, because that first fight fell off.
You can't insult Brazil like that. That's
bro,
a
Brazilians are
dangerous
crazy.
country, bro.
And so Jose Aldo wanted to kill him. And so Conor McGregor knew that. He came out calm, southpaw. He threw an oblique kick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just waiting for Jose Aldo, because Jose Aldo was mad. When you're fighting mad, you're not fighting smart. He was just waiting for Jose Aldo to overextend that right hand, because he knew he was going to throw that right hand. And so he threw that oblique kick, and then he just waited for him to throw that right hand. And as soon as he threw it, he just stepped back, and then just watched his left hand connect his chin, and he just slumped Jose.
Wow.
But it was
it sounds a lot like when
you know what it was a lot?
Sugar Sean O'Malley
beat Aljo.
Yeah.
People compare that, like they put side by side video. Crazy how similar it was. He literally just threw an oblique kick, step back, boom, knockout.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot, very, very similar. But that's not taken away from Jose Aldo at all. Jose Aldo's a complete beast. That guy is like top of the top.
Well, yeah, dude. When you go undefeated 5 years and then undefeated another 5 as the champion.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
that guy's insane. So shout out to Jose Aldo. But
you think he's gonna win?
I hope.
You hope. Now, who's he challenging?
He's fighting this guy, I believe his last name. Yeah, Jonathan Martinez. He's a 29-year-old. He's 19-4 with 9 KOs and 2 subs. His last win beating one of our Houston guys, Adrian Yanez.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I believe it was probably a pretty devastating knockout. So.
No kidding. You think Jose Aldo's got it? Clearly, he feels confident because he's coming back.
Yeah, Jose Aldo's 37.
Age has nothing to do with it. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. AIDS has not.
MMA. So in the MMA,
so are you gonna give him? Are you gonna leverage age over experience on this one?
No, I'm just because you gotta look back at like Lilia Taporia versus Volk. There's a 35 curse.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you hit 35, they just say you start falling off. And that
I think Jose Aldo is coming to prove that to be a myth.
Hopefully, dude, because Volk went out there. Volk was the best. Let me put this in perspective. Volk was the best pound for pound fighter for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Number 1 pound for pound. This guy got knocked out bad by Ilya.
Yeah, for sure.
And so people are like, and before he was doing a promo where he was like dressing up like an old man. He was like, I'm gonna prove the 35 curse is wrong. Then got slept.
Wow.
And so. I think
nah, bro, you failed.
Nah, that 35 curse I think is real. So hopefully, Jose Aldo is one of the rare fighters that the 35 curse doesn't apply to, because you got Glover Teixeira. I forgot it. I don't know how to say his last. Teixeira or something.
Mm-hmm.
Glover. He's like 41 fighting, and he was a champion while he was 40.
Yeah.
And so, until he got beat by Jamal Hill.
Right.
But which is fighting on UFC 300 against Alex Pereira.
You know so much more than I do about this stuff. Man. This is crazy.
I
need to do my research for sure.
But yeah, and so hopefully Jose Aldo, they're both Glover and Jose are both Brazilian. So
I don't think my prediction, because I don't know enough about Jose Aldo. Right. I know some of the names that he's fought and stuff like that, but. Like I said, man, there was just like a big gap where I didn't keep up with the UFC, right? So my opinion and my prediction probably doesn't matter, but I'm going to say just to say, man, Jose Aldo.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Let's say I'm going to call it Jose Aldo. Let's make a bet. A $20 bet. I say Jose Aldo.
So I have to take Martinez?
No. This is just like, when do you think he's going to win, right? So I say Jose Aldo knockout by the end of the 3rd round.
End of the 3rd round?
Yeah.
I wish it was a 5-round fight. I don't believe it. I think it's a co-main event, so it's not going to be a 5-round. I think it goes to decision, personally.
Okay.
I don't know too much about Jonathan Martinez.
But I think he's going to have to fight for it.
Yeah. No, I don't know too much about Jonathan Martinez, but I don't really think either of them are going to finish each other. But maybe they will. Hopefully, I don't want to see Jose Aldo get finished, bro, because...
Could you imagine if Jose Aldo comes and he lands the
chinned?
knockout? No, dude. If he lands
chins
the knockout,
Jonathan?
yeah. Could you
That would
imagine
be
that?
awesome. I think the crowd
People
would
are
go
gonna go
crazy.
nuts.
Dude,
Yeah.
people love Brazilians. Like one of my favorite fighters, Brazilian Charles Oliveira, dude. Charles do Bronx. Charles do Bronx. But
Right on.
I love Brazilians are such good fighters. Like they're so entertaining.
For
And
sure.
so, I think
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Brazilian
It makes
jiu-jitsu.
sense.
Yeah, yeah. And so, hopefully Jose Aldo goes out there and he can get it done.
Right on. Okay, so let's digress a little bit. So are we done talking about Jose Aldo?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So let's shift on to football real quick.
Okay.
Right.
I don't
You
want to
down
talk
with-
about this.
He
I'm
does.
just playing.
All right, so the
How
Houston
about
Texans,
them Cowboys?
man. This guy,
about them
dude.
Cowboys?
This family is divided. Right, this is a house divided at this point. I am an avid Houston Texans fan. This guy is gay. Tell them why.
Bro, we did better than y'all. I don't even know why you're talking shit when we're literally better than y'all.
Yeah, but the problem is, dude, Dak Prescott always folds up in the playoffs, man. He is the guy regular season, but he is garbage in postseason.
I'll agree with that. And like Dak, bro, that's my QB. He gets a lot of hate. I think a lot of it's undeserved. The guy's a really good guy. He lost his brother to suicide, and his mother to cancer, and
here we go. Hey, no disrespect. Rest in peace. Don't leverage that, man.
No, I'm gonna leverage that because
don't be that guy.
No,
now I'm gonna feel bad, and I don't want to. That's your way of like segueing out of this conversation.
No.
Like,
Because
I
a
wanna
lot
talk
of
about
people,
football. His
hate
family died.
A lot of people hate on Dak, and I just don't think he deserves it. I think he's a really good QB.
I think he's probably a great guy.
I think he's a top 3 QB in the league right now. Other than playoffs, regular season, I believe he's the best QB in the league regular season. And
this
so
is regular season, bro.
Okay,
what do you think about CJ Stroud? Where would you put CJ Stroud in comparison to
CJ
him?
Stroud top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Not top 5?
No.
Not top 5?
I'll put him at like 6.
A rookie season and he's not top 5?
Okay, we'll see next year because like some guys have really good rookie seasons and then they start to fall off.
RG3.
Exactly, bro. So we'll see. We'll see where I think don't get me wrong. CJ Stroud's dude. He's putting up Madden numbers as a rookie.
Yeah, he is.
And so this
I wonder what his Madden rating is.
I think it's like
an
86 or something.
Golly,
as a rookie,
did
that's
they
crazy.
Release the game
24
with CJ Stroud in it. Oh yeah, I guess they did.
Yeah, 24. But
I
don't play.
I'm talking about his 25 ranking.
Oh, his 25 ranking? It'll probably be around
ridiculous,
like 88, 86.
It's got to be early or not early.
But yeah, like
90s.
Dak, bro. I think, dude, the Cowboys are good. The Cowboys get so much undeserved hate because it's like people like to talk a lot about the Cowboy fan bases, but it's because y'all hate so much.
We them boys.
Like y'all make us like this because
Apparently,
y'all hate so much.
Texans, we them boys. But we're not going to use that slogan because it's gay.
Whatever, bro. But the Cowboys, bro, like y'all people just hate just to hate about the Cowboys because we're a solid team. We have an all-star wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. You can't deny CeeDee Lamb.
Dude, he's a beast.
Beast. Micah Parsons, all-pro defense. We have Dak is like no matter, taking away what he fails to do in the playoffs. Super good quarterback. Tony Pollard, unfortunately, had to part ways with Tony Pollard.
That's got to be tough,
dude. A lot of people didn't like Tony Pollard, and he wasn't a very important person in our roster, but I liked him because he was the only one in the playoffs that showed up. Him and CD are the only ones that showed up. Also, our tight end coming out of nowhere, bro, Fergie. Dude, that guy came out.
I'm drawing a blank with the tight end that we got from you guys.
Schultz.
Yes, Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. That guy's good too.
Amazing,
that guy's
bro.
a beast.
We actually re-signed, I think, to a 2-year contract or something like that.
Good for y'all.
Dude, he is a savage. Him with Tank Dell, with Nico Collins. I mean, we are going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. Now, I will tell you
Too bad you are going to lose to the Cowboys.
Here's the problem. Listen, check this out, dude. If I firmly believe if Tank Dell would have stayed healthy, right? If Tank Dell would have stayed healthy, it would have been a completely different playoff game. Completely different playoff scenario. But, hey, Look, I know you're gonna
Sorry,
disagree.
bro. I zoned out. These old head opinions, bro. They be. No, I'm just playing. But
Now he's a dog,
nah,
man. He's gonna be
Tankdale's a beast.
he's gonna be a top 5 receiver this upcoming
But dude, I
year.
totally forgot, bro. We have Bland, Diggs, and Gilmore on
Jeez.
defense. Like our defense, you can't deny us. We have the number 1 defense in the league.
Right on.
We have the best defense of the league. Running,
I guess.
we could get better.
That was last year.
Passing defense,
Not
we
this
have
year.
the best passing defense in the league.
We'll see.
But like I said, my main sport's MMA, so I don't know too much about other sports. But I care about my Cowboys. Like my Cowboys are my team. Going back to Dak, bro, I think he gets a lot of undeserved hate. But I think this year, hopefully he comes out, and I hope he does what he did last year. But I hope you just playoffs, bro. Like I need him to lock into playoffs.
Dude, everybody needs him. I'm surprised y'all didn't let him go this season.
Dude, his brother.
I thought it was
his
coming.
brother wants us to let him go. Like his brother goes on, he's like, "Fuck Cowboy Nation. All y'all do is hate on him. This, that.
Stop.
Like, y'all don't deserve
What?
him, right?" And I'm like that's why I'm so. I used to hate on Dak, but it's like, bro, I can't. Dak gives his all every game. He brought us to the
Every
playoffs.
game except the playoff games.
All right,
but,
whatever.
Whatever.
To the playoffs, and so I have all respect for him, and dude, I think Dak's a great player, and I think if he can lock into the playoffs, I think we're a Super Bowl team.
Super Bowl contender, huh?
Super
You think
Bowl
so?
contender. And I know
think
that's so cliche for Cowboys to say. That's a joke of this is our year, but I really think if Dak can just lock into the playoffs, no one can deny that we are Super Bowl contenders. Because last year, Stephen A., the biggest Cowboys hater, shout out Zion. You need to get your unk under control because I'm about to put some paws on him. But that's Zion's uncle, Stephen A. But
nice. Like his actual uncle?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
But like even Stephen A. was giving us our props. So we are a Super Bowl contender. We're the number 1 threat to the 49ers, and the 49ers went. Honestly, I thought if we played them in the playoffs, I thought we were going to beat the 49ers.
Yeah.
I was just confident. And so, I think if Dak can just lock in and tune in, that we are Super Bowl contenders. And y'all can make fun. Y'all can say what y'all want, but fuck y'all. How about them Cowboys? We them fucking boys, bitch.
Yeah, this guy. Dude, I just realized something, bro. So this fruity saltwater with fish is gluten-free and caffeine-free. Shout out to fruity saltwater with fish, man. Get down, bro.
Let's go.
So, I guess to wrap things up, I believe we covered all the topics, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, well, I know we haven't done really anything in free agency other than signing Cat Williams. Let's go.
But
This
guy. And Spencer James,
yeah, Spencer
according
James.
to memes.
But
Yeah, that's a good sign.
I think Jerry Senile ass has something under his sleeve, bro.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Hopefully,
Hey, so
I want Stephon.
Yeah, everybody wants him, dude. A lot of Houstonians wanted him.
But I think honestly, if he had to choose, I think he's choosing the Cowboys over the Texans because his brother is with. And tell me, like, would say you and my dad played in the NFL. Wouldn't you want to play with your brother? That's like a dream.
Honestly, bro, with my competitive nature,
Want to play against him?
I'd want to play against him all the time.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Growing up, like, I've always had this competitive nature. Like, your dad was always better than me at everything in life, bro. Whether it was like talking to women.
Oh, he wanted me to ask you something, by the way.
Oh Lord. So your dad knows a lot about me, man. Can I finish?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So your dad was so much better than me at everything in life, dude. Like picking up women, or not picking them up, but like talking to women, having the confidence to talk to women. Sport basketball, like at the time football, all these different things. And he used to cut hair too. He used to cut my hair. And so I made it a point, dude. I was like, nah, man. Like, I might suck at everything else. And this was, as like a 15-year-old or 16-year-old. I was like, nah, man. Like, I might suck at everything else, but like, I'll be better than you at cutting hair, which is not a competitive sport. But
you're tough with the Clippers, bro. You're tough with the Clippers.
I'm a dog at cutting hair. So
if it wasn't for Nagdia, bro, I'd be coming to you.
Yeah, but
it's like, and that's no bias. I
retired the Clippers years ago, man. So if
But,
anything, I'm just shaving your head. But what did your dad want you to ask?
I'm going to say one word, and I want you to tell me what comes to mind.
I might have to think hard on this one.
Wheelchair.
You're stupid. Your dad is so Stupid, bro.
What happened?
Brian, you are an idiot, dude.
What-
Did he actually?
What-
You're lying, bro.
No, I'm not. What happened with the guy in the wheelchair?
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, man. This is not one of my prouder moments. So, golly. Really? You want to hear this?
I'm very curious of why.
Man. Okay. So here's the thing, dude. There's a difference, right? There is a difference, and I know this because I have a cousin who is in a wheelchair, and she is perfectly fine.
Shout out Hot Wheels.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Hot Wheels. Nah, she is able and capable to do any and everything that
Dude,
she
I'm
wants
pretty sure she
to
benches
do.
more than me and you.
Yeah, probably, bro. She is strong, dude. When she throws a leg at you, don't play, bro. She will kick you. That's what you call a flying kick. No, but anyways, so I was in junior high, and there was this kid, dude. He was like, I didn't even know that like bullies on wheels existed, bro. You know what I mean? But this
Hell
kid,
on wheels.
oh, bro. So I was just trying to mind my own business. I ended up getting put in like the behavior classes, bro, because I just was not a good kid when I was younger. And I remember this kid was also part of this class as well. Anyways, so he was a butthead, dude. He would go around and just continuously like try and bully people. But it was like, I guess he bullied because he knew he was protected by way of wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you're using that as a crutch. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Have you heard this before?
So one day I was just minding my own business, bro. Minding my own business.
And all you heard was,
No, man, like the kids. Nah, bro. I think he WD-40'd his wheels, bro. So I didn't hear him coming. Dude. He snuck attacked me. He was like a ninja on wheels, right? It was like an electric car, bro. You just didn't hear it coming, right? No, that's so messed up. I shouldn't say that,
bro.
And Tesla. If it makes it better. Anyways, so I'm minding my own business and I'm walking in the hallway talking with my friends. All of a sudden, this kid like runs over my foot, bro, and thinks it's funny. And he's all like talking shit and whatever. So, golly, I'm not proud. I punched him in the face.
So you punched a kid in the wheelchair?
Not my proudest moment. I didn't punch him hard. It was just hard enough to like he rolled a little bit.
Did he have glasses?
No,
he rolled a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you mean he rolled a little bit?
I'm a terrible person. I know.
Jesus.
Golly.
Well, you heard.
I've repented. I've repented of that sin.
That sin.
That sin.
You heard it here first, folks.
Golly. That's I get. I
he
guess
beats vegetables.
No, dude, don't say that, bro. That is terrible. No, man.
No, I'm just playing. He's a good guy, bro. Brandon's one of the best guys I know.
You have no filter.
Nah, bro, I don't care, bro. But Brandon Fro's like one of the best guys I know. So one of the most kind-hearted. Helped me with this podcast. But
is that what makes me kind?
No. I'm just throwing it out there. But I guess we all have a couple of non-bright moments in our life.
Yeah.
So
don't worry, man. I'll put you in the hot seat one day. I'm not gonna do it today, but do you have any questions this week?
Nah. You said you were gonna have one for me.
That's the problem, man. I've been so busy at work. I haven't had enough time to conjure up a question.
Let's see. I'm just gonna think of one off the top of my head. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes?
100%. Now, I will say this.
Do you like them? I'm sorry, my bad. Do you like them like a little undercooked, just right, or do you like them a little burnt?
No, bro. I don't want to get any kind of illness from eating raw pancake. So I will say this. Has Annette ever made you pancakes?
No.
So Annette is my cousin, the one who likes to throw flying kicks, right?
Yeah.
She's that cousin, Hot Wheels. Dude, if there was ever a person that existed in this world who could be coined as the greatest pancake maker ever, it is her, bro. Dude, she butters them to a point where they are crispy, bro. Have you ever had a buttery, crispy pancake?
Dude, magical.
There's nothing like it.
Like,
I'm telling you.
Pancakes
hey,
are
Annette,
so good.
Annette, I'm tagging you in this video when we release it 100%. So you can hear me say this. Annette Cologne makes the best pancake in human history ever.
I need to try some. I need to try some.
You do. So, Annette, when you're watching this, write down in the comments when we can come over, and we're going.
We're going for sure.
Because I got to see your face when you
Yeah,
try
I need to
and
tear
then
it up. I love pancakes.
maybe we should take the camera with us and review it and then
Review
add it
it.
to the next
Yeah.
podcast.
But
That'd be dope.
we won't be drinking this shit.
Yeah, bro.
But shout out UFC 300.
Yeah,
But,
for sure, man. We'll have core water.
Also, bro. If Prime, if you do happen to see this, bro, let me reverse that shit, bro. Send me a sponsorship, dog. Send me a sponsorship. But if you don't, then
He wasn't the one hating on the drink, man. And I'm not hating on the drink. I'm just giving an honest review.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
you
no.
got to be able to
like
take it.
I really like y'all's. Was it the pop?
The cherry or
the
oh my
red,
God.
white, and blue one.
Yeah, that
I
one.
really love that one. Like that one
the
is
berry pop or something
like cherry
that.
blast or something.
Cherry bomb.
I really love that flavor. That flavor's super good. I
Let's
like
call
that.
that the Donald Trump
The
prime.
Donald Trump, bro. But this one I'm not a fan of the lemonade, but I really like a lot of y'all's. And so I'm not saying I'm hating on the whole brand, but I didn't really like this one, but I like a couple of y'all's products.
I think it's I don't think it's cherry. I think it's ice pop.
Ice Pop. Yep, that's what it is.
Is ice pop?
Ice
Okay.
Pop. But
I'm not gonna cheat, bro. The tech person told me.
oh yeah,
Shout out to Isabel, tech person.
shout out
She's today's tech person.
today's tech person. But yeah, that's wrapping it up, baby. That was Shmack Talk episode.
What do you call it? Like we did 1.5, so is it 2 or?
do we just go 2 and then from now on 3?
Yeah.
All right,
That's cool,
so
man.
That was Shmack Talk episode 2. And remember, if y'all want to talk that schmack, this is the place. I'll see y'all later, folks.
Peace.